What is going on, guys? It's your boys here again, Dean, and
Timmy Two Soul.
that's right. And we are doing a set review. I got a new layout. It looks a little bit better, and by a little bit, I mean a lot better. Um, yeah, new layout. Let us know if you want the RuneScape back in the corner. We can add that if you want, and let us know if you want to do ratings in the future. Right now, my thought for this set review is we will not be doing ratings. But we're going to talk about the card because I
hmm
sleeved Magna Legacy. I think we gave it M for meme. That card is insane.
We were
Uh
wrong.
yeah, it's like cards I thought were good were bad, and then cards I put meme were like a lot more playable than I thought. So I want to be a little bit more open-minded with this set review. I want to talk about the cards more and more of like what I see you can do with it. And then like kind of where we expect it to fall, but not like a real rating because I feel like the ratings are just usually wrong, and so nobody gives a shit. Also, like we put
Right,
G's
and
and
we
M's.
don't know yet anyway.
Yeah, I found that Japan is also don't believe the Japanese listing completely. It's a very good starting point, but they had as much time to experiment as we did, which is no time at all. All right, their tournaments were like a month after the set came out, not a lot of time. But yeah, sorry about all that. But with that in mind, first big shout out to the Shadowverse Evolve Discord community for actually maintaining the spreadsheet for us that we did use to get these translations from. Without you guys, this sneak peek wouldn't happen. So thank you for that. But
Thank you.
yeah, with that in mind, let's get to it. Let's get into the first card. So this is Ligma.
Oh, wait, who?
Yeah, that's right, Steve Jobs. Uh, So yeah, this is the new Forestcraft boss monster, I believe. 6 mana 4/4. It's a Arena Hunter. Evolve for 2. Storm and Bane, much like in digital. Well, I don't think she had Bane in digital. Fanfare top check 4. You may put a Hunter Fall that originally cost 4 or less play points onto your field. Put the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. I know that like last set we had like cards that cantripped on play if they were in like the mono Hunter deck. You can't summon the big guy Azudia. No, he was an Omen. He wasn't a Hunter. No,
He
no,
is
he
a
was. He
hunter.
was a hunter. Yeah, he was a hunter.
He's Omen Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry about that. But we definitely did have cards that, in set one, that or the last set that synergized with this quite a bit. There was like a heal card. So there's some good hits, you know, not just that. But I'm assuming we're gonna get a storm payoff in this set. That's not just her for some big damage.
Right.
And then on Evolve, so
Yeah.
this is going to be a 8 mana commitment, 7 mana commitment. On Evolve, we're going to look at the top 4 cards of my deck, put another Hunter follower as 4 or less. So basically, we're going to build a 3-dude board. We're going to top check 8 for cards that we want.
Right.
I don't know. This card
D- does
seems...
does the card just putting a card on board count as toward your combo count?
No.
Ooh, okay.
No. I mean, but this is 7
Well,
mana. There's no combo. There's no combo
yeah.
for 7
There's
mana.
no combo with 7 mana. Well, I'm not in love with the targets I'm looking for. When I'm looking because it says hunter that costs 4, right?
Yeah. Hunter.
I mean like, ooh, I'm not in love with the targets I'm seeing currently. Where like I don't know, you've got like a Grand Archer Saluin
That
from
guy was
like the trial
awful.
deck.
That guy's
Yeah,
awful.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, ooh, is there might be someone this set
I think there are
coming up
some
that
this
has
set.
like there's some 4 drops. Okay, so hopefully this is sick. But
Uh,
I from past sets there's not good targets.
I mean, that's usually how they do it, right? It's like,
Right.
if we want good cards, they're going to be in this set. I mean, there's like a couple guys, right? There's like a...
They either will or they won't. I mean, forecast? Like who are you talking about?
Well, we had there was like a 4 guy who like on Evolve. I think it was like on Evolve. He searched like another guy, but like it's like you put that down. I don't know. It's like really late in the game, right? It's like kind of the problem. But I did see a lot of Hunter Forest as like a side thing that you could play. It wasn't Amataz Forest, like the big fairy deck that everyone's excited about. But this was something that did have some results on like some of the toppings, which will actually let you
All right.
sleeve your Azudia, which is kind of surprising because that card currently didn't have a play. So now maybe you can sleeve it with this.
Yeah, but Izudia is like he doesn't cost 4.
He costs
So
5.
are you playing him? Yeah, he
Well,
costs
no, no,
5. Are
well,
you playing him?
it's like he's like a push
Like
before
it.
this. He just does damage and like removes stuff. And you get to play all the hunter cards, so you get like it's like this thing where it's like it's not just like one card. This is like a full archetype, right? This is like Dark Worlds, like.
Oh
right?
boy.
Well, it's not Dark Worlds, but right.
Yeah, it's for hires.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this card's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna let people sleeve some cards they didn't have before. I don't think this one's gonna be a meta winner from my understanding of looking at the spreadsheet. I'm gonna look at it real quick again. Spreadsheet of stuff that topped. Yeah, we got 5 hunter decks and like 50 forest combos. Yeah. Hunter elephants got some. I mean, combined we got 13 hunters, and then we've got, what is that, like 20 something fairy combos. So like a hunter seems like a solid tier 2 deck off of just a glance. This card
respectable.
It's not going to be too bad. But with that in mind, do you want to read the actual good card this set?
That wasn't the good card.
No, this is
are you talking about Amataz Fairy Blader?
There we go.
Elf Fade Touch, not a hunter. Fanfare, put a fairy token into your EX area, then give +1/+1 to each pixie follower in your EX area. Engage this card, select 2 pixie followers that originally cost 1 or less play points on your field, and give them Storm. Oh boy.
Yeah, so
well, this is going to be good because last set we were tooling with Spinaria comboing with the 0-cost Fairy Wisp, and those are pixie followers. And so that's going to combo with this.
I don't think they play Spinaria in this deck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they do. Never mind. I'm lying.
But do they play cards that summon or put pixies in EX area? The Fairy Wisp.
They mostly play. They do play like a couple of the Wisp cards. It looks like.
Zero is an amazing number in card games.
Yeah, but it's not like all zeros. It's
okay, yeah.
It's like whatever is efficient. So like we play they play like Fairy Circle to get 3 of them, because the big thing is to get a whole bunch of buffs. I saw this deck played. It like dumps hand really fast.
It's kind of going to be like Leonidas without the banner. You just are building your storm followers in the X area.
This is like turbo aggro. This is turbo aggro.
Oh shoot! You just play him.
You turn 1 Fairy Circle, turn 2 this guy. You now have 4 2/2s in your EX area. Turn 3, you slam them all up. If any of them live, you Blessed Fairy Dancer. Because like right, like you go like turn 1 Fairy Circle, turn 2 this guy. You get 4 2/2s. Next turn you get 4 storm damage and then you're left with 2 other 2/2s on your board, and then you can like Blessed Fairy Dancer. You basically like just like shit damage on the board as fast as humanly possible. Yeah. And it's very difficult for people to deal with. And the other big thing is that in this set, like, Kuon's really good, but Kuon is like typical Runecraft, where like if you just slam a bunch of guys really fast, they go, oh no. And because of the buffs, it's like a little hard for Kuon to deal with, right? Because you can't just barrage. You can't just take a barrage in. Barrage ain't good enough for 2/2.
Not for 2/2s, no. And not for like 1-cost 2/2s. That's just excellent value.
Personally, a lot of people are excited to play this one. I don't want to play this one. It's not that I don't think it's good. It's kind of just the fact that every time I've seen this deck played, it does like run super low on hand, and I myself am more of a control mid-range guy. So it's not really the play style for me. But this is definitely, like, looking at results, this is one of the highest topping decks of the format. So yeah, this is like it's in the top, like, oh my god, there's a lot of decks on the sheet. Yeah, it's like one of the more represented decks, though. Definitely a super good card.
Wow.
But
well, what's next?
Yeah.
Is this staying in the elf realm?
Yeah, it's the Greenbrier Elf is the next card. 2 mana, 2/3 elf. Destroy a pixie token in our EX area. Top check 4. Reveal a Forestcraft card from among them. Add it to our hand. Put the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Dude, this is really fucking good. Adds Harvest Festival, adds everything. I'm going back to the sacred text of looking at what topped in Japan a little bit. Was this guy? This guy seems like he'd make the cut. He finds you Amataz, right? Like you turn one fairy circle, turn two this guy. Just a
Yeah,
consistency
I mean, it
piece.
just says Forestcraft card. It's not like you're stuck playing hunters or elves. So
But as I thought,
you have to get rid of a pixie faller though. Like, I mean, does that you worry about your damage? Probably not for like advantage.
it's more of, do people value trying to up the consistency of their deck and their aggro deck that's going to go down to 0 hand pretty quickly? And I can tell you right now, I've started glancing at some Japanese list a little bit. This guy did not make the cut. Which is like,
the answer is no.
the answer seems to be no. I don't think this card is that bad. I think I would have wanted this in some of the more... I wonder if it's in like any of the elephant decks. Because like... I don't know. I feel like I've wanted... I feel like if you told me that this effect existed, I would at least try it once or twice. But then again, Top Check 4... I mean, we've all felt it. When you mulligan and you still don't have the cards you need, it's the exact same thing, right?
Right.
4 is... Sometimes you just don't see what you need. And, like, you spent 2 mana on it and got rid of a resource that you had to... Cards in EX area are...
You had to put that resource there somehow.
Yeah.
So you're talking about specific combos at that point.
Yeah. I think... Yeah, maybe that is just too bad.
I don't know. I think like a requirement for this card is like turn 1 fairy circle.
Even then, it's like... And then you got rid of one of the fairies for this.
Right.
I'm not 100% certain. This card doesn't read terrible to me, but I see why it's not in the list that I just glanced at. So I wouldn't be afraid to put this in my deck if I were somebody out there that were like, listen to this, but I just know that it looks like it doesn't see... Most people don't. So probably not keeping this thing. Maybe if you want to play this, you just play the Shamu guy instead. What was the card? The dudes on the swing. You remember the ones?
The Twiddledee Tweedledum.
That one. Yeah, maybe just play those.
That gets us a 1 drop though, which is like probably going to be good if you're playing fairy circle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Amataz cost 2. Well, we're about to see what the rest of the cards this deck cost, but that gets you, I think, an increasingly less amount of cards in Forestcraft as we move forward.
I think we're going to go to the next card now. Are you ready for this one?
Wildwood Matriarch. Oh, an ever important 4 cost that we were talking about earlier. Hunter, 4 cost, evolve for 2, evolve this follower. Fanfare, if this follower is put onto your field with an effect, evolve this follower. Okay, so it combos with the legendary from the set. And the on evolve effect says select up to 2 hunter followers that originally cost 2 or less play points in your cemetery and put them onto your field. So who are we looking at with that? So it evolves for free off of Ligma.
This card's insane.
Fills up your board. You can...
It's like King.
Yeah.
Well, there's
but good.
In set 1, there was a card that sorry, I say set 1. In the previous set in Omens, there was the biggest hunter card that came out was the 1 mana 2/2 that heals 2 if you have 2 other or 3 hunters in grave. So this could be a heal 4 if you've already played those. And then there's going to be other cards. I know there's like more hunter cards in this set, so we're getting a lot of support here.
Oh boy, so hunters might get spooky.
Yeah, I mean it's got quite a few. It's got a few tops, or it's got a few tops. Or it's a strong word, local tops. You know, it's like when I post that Flaming Glass Dragon took down the Kokomo locals. You know, Kokomo locals might be more real than some of these topping Japanese lists, but we always look at them and try to decide what we like about them. So,
right,
the number of players doesn't matter when it comes to like how sick the deck is.
Yeah. This card reads insane, and if you're playing Hunter, it's like definitely in your deck.
Yeah. So Yeah, definitely good. I'm gonna now get to read the broken card. That's the Fairy Dragon.
Oh, you get all the broken
No,
cards.
you got the first. You got the Amataz. This is the other guy that goes to the Amataz. This card, from my understanding, was awful to play against. 2 mana, 0/4, Pixie Fey touched, Ward, Fanfare. Give this card plus X, where X equals the total number of Pixie tokens in your field and in your EX area. Last words, put a
Ooh.
Fairy Wisp and Fairy token in your EX area. This card is stupid. 4 health means surefire. No 2 mana removal beats this. Outside of specifically Rhymewind. And
Mhm.
this card can be an 8/4, so that's pretty cool. I think that's very fun. You turn 1 like Fairy Circle, turn 2 play this. It's a 3/4, and then then you've got it's there's just so many lines. I guess probably we don't play the other guy. The top checks is you got so many lines that just lead to
Yeah.
unbeatable boards, and then you just smack somebody to death. Why would you ever select for your best high roll when you have so many other high rolls?
Hmm. Yeah. That. Oh wow. Yeah. If you do get the fairy, oh, that's a lot of stats on turn two.
Yeah, it's not even only turn
That's
2. This card scales forever. Right. Eventually, if you
yeah.
have 4, you got 4 pixies on board, and you got like a fairy circle in the back row, and it's 7/4. The thing is, this scales infinitely almost, and that's the real thing that's spooky about it. And then it
Hmm.
generates more resources when it dies, which is this card's actually insane.
Ooh, fairy wisp.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's nice.
yeah.
Oh
This
wait,
card
I
is
didn't see
kind of
that first.
insane.
Ooh, two cards in the yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fairy wisp enables your combos. I don't know that this reads like a less high rolly. What was it? The two drop from set one, the elf.
Uh, the elf. Oh, the
The
thing. Oh, they play that again.
Yeah, I mean you play that again, but I remember people were talking about combos on turn two with that card going second
Yeah, but
that
this.
were fake. This is if you turn one fairy wisp and turn two this, that's probably way more consistent
Yeah, and it's just
on both turns, and it keeps scaling past 5/5.
yeah, this card's broken.
This is a good card. Yeah,
So yeah,
this is
definitely.
a static Timmy two soul.
I can't believe this thing is a gold. It's kind of crazy to me. Some of the cards they put in gold, and it's TCG player. Right, this card's gonna be $1, if that, and this card is gonna be a 3 of in every deck. So
I hope it's a
anyway,
dollar if it's a three of in my deck.
I mean it's gonna be less than $1. So that's crazy. Um. Anyway,
Hey,
next
ridiculous.
card. Hope you're ready.
Woodland Cleaver. Hey, Hunter, two drop. Evolve for one. Follow this follower. Fanfare. If this follower is put onto your field with an effect, give it storm. I like it. I like it. I like it. Get this in your graveyard. Evolve. Oh, top check. Turn seven. Evolve. Evolve. Put two of these bad boys on board. Get in for 4 damage. What's the evolve text say? On evolve, select enemy fall in the field, deal it 2 damage. Hey, we're playing it for the storm though, so you probably play a little bit of that. You splash the evolve in your deck just to have a little bit of removal on turn three. But I like it. I like it. If you're playing the hunter combo, this is your ideal target so far. This beats putting Archer on board, I'd say.
I mean, Archer's problem was you needed so many other cards to go with it, right? Well, this one is this thing is broken because yeah, your guy who summons 2, you're
Well,
able to get
well, I mean off the guy that summons.
yeah the guy that summons or off of your
Yeah,
Ligma, your Steve Jobs.
Ligma.
So yeah, it's a card that's I mean, deal 2 damage on I guess it's 3 mana. Yeah, it's good enough. Out to Agnes.
I mean, it's fine.
2 is a low number, but it's fine.
It's yeah, but
It's a Storm recursion card that's broken. I like it.
I mean, it's almost it's like half a garnet. You really want this card for that second line of text where it's put on play by Matriarch, but it has an evolve that you maybe put in your evolve deck for 2 damage. That beats playing the angel that does 1 damage on play and playing the evolve for that. is like this isn't bad.
Yeah. Well,
You play it with the combo. Yeah.
We'll go to the next one. Spiritshine. Fey Touch. Choose one of the following. Select a pixie token on our field or in our EX area and give it +2/+2. Or we put 2 fairy tokens into our EX area. Is this card?
This is a 4/1?
3 mana, 4/4, and it's on
4/1. Oh, 4/4?
There is no way. Everything is messed up. How did that happen? Okay, sorry. I got messed up. This is the picture. I looked at the wrong card. This is a 1 mana spell that does this. I sorry.
Oh, okay.
There were some technical difficulties in it looks like my script. Making the spreadsheet, you know.
Whoops.
Things happen. Okay, so this is this Fey Touch card. We're gonna see, is this card actually played? This card reads kind of broken, but it only I guess it's the second Fairy Wisp, right? Yeah, it's the second copy of Fairy Wisp. Make sure Amataz broke. Yeah, that card's a 3 of in every deck. Don't even know I question it. Of course you're gonna be playing 3 of this card.
It says 1 on the top left. What are you talking about?
It says 1. People see currently the Assault Jaguar, but that's okay. It's this picture, the 1-drop, and it does this, the Spiritshine. Yeah, 2 fairies. It's 6 copies of your Wisp. It's kind of like why we played the new amulet, the one with CC on it. It's like when we played that. So definitely, just more copies of the good cards. And then the thing is, like, unlike Fairy Wisps, like sometimes your EX area is full, and don't really need the Wisp, the Fairy Circle. But this, you just buff a guy, and then that guy is going to come out. It's going to be like a 6/6 or something crazy, and you're going to give it Storm with Amataz, and it's going to kill your opponent from like 10. So,
oh boy,
yeah, it's going to be a fun and exciting meta for everyone to play in. Okay, you ready to read this Assault Jaguar?
Can't wait. Fun and exciting, not toxic. Assault Jaguar,
which is this picture.
Yeah,
3 mana,
3-drop hunter, unplayable, not 4, not 2. Rush, okay, 4/1 makes sense. Last words, put the top 2 cards of your deck. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may reveal a hunter card from among them and add it to your hand. The rest into your cemetery. Into cemetery? Ooh. Hello.
That's like part of the hunter thing is they need like X amount of cards in grave.
Yeah, you actually need cards in grave. So what, you're gonna 3 mana, get rid of that's like 4 stats of removal plus a necro charge effect. That's not bad. Is it played?
It looks like it is. Well, by the things that are properly labeled, it looks like.
I mean, it's rush without evolving, which is good. It's not a bad card.
They're playing a lot of hunters. Like the hunter centric deck
excited by it.
Plays a lot of hunters. There's also not a ton of the hunter centric deck, but
right.
It sure as hell is better than that.
I mean, it's better than most of last set's hunters.
Yeah, last set had the hunter that was like top check 1. That card's unplayable. This card, yeah, I'm looking at some decks. This guy gets played. She's kind of broken.
Yeah.
No, she's not broken, but like
she's good.
She's better than I like her.
4/1 rush is good.
For three because like Rose Deer was a bad card because he was 4 mana. This is 3 mana and it's gonna come onto the board. It's gonna kill something, and it will probably kill something.
It's gonna kill something and do something while it's going away.
Yeah, so I like it. It's not bad. Goes in the hunter deck.
Yep. Necro Charge Hunter.
Oh, here's the big part of the hunter deck too. The Greenwood Guardian.
Whoa.
Oh, his ward and its fanfare. Mill the top card of your deck, and if you have 3 or more hunters in your grave, it gets +1 health. It becomes a 3/3. Latham, but with ward.
Latham with ward.
This card is a role player. It is. I know I said I wouldn't give ratings, but this is bronze for bronze. Dude, this card sucks.
This is not the digital Greenwood Guardian.
No, it's
No.
I don't like. I mean it gets your cards engraved, which is good for this deck. It's aggressively statted. Aggressive stats are better than defensive stats. 2/3s are unplayable. Most of the time, if you wanted to do anything, 3/2 is good because it forces removal. Even if it dies to the removal, it at least forced it, and that's like more important.
Yeah, the
Ward is
thing is,
big.
Ward is big. The effect is fine. The real problem with the Hunter class now is last set was full of cards I didn't want to look at, and this card is like it goes to your game plan. It has Ward, and probably most importantly, it costs 2.
The ward's gonna be pretty big. I mean, like
The
cards
definitely
having ward are like randomly strong. Like last set,
true.
the one set with the Megalo Orca summoner. Like when I fight against PDK, sometimes I sit across from a 0/1 ward and I'm crippled by it. Like
Right.
3/2 ward not so good. Pretty. I mean, even that can be like crippling for some people in some board states, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it's like kind of crazy that you put down your Bane Storm guy. It summons the 4-drop that recurs cards out of grave, and then like you could recur the Storm Giver, the 2/2 with Storm, and then also recur this thing, and then have a 3/3 ward, a 2/2 Storm, like some 4/4, and then like like your big Stormer as well.
Yeah.
You can like build some like crazy boards, and then this thing comes down, giving you the ward, and it's like just like the final thing that like tips the scales. Where like sometimes the deck is like something you could like sometimes like a board is something you can deal with, but then there's like random card with ward. Like the Megalo Orca card, it doesn't even matter. The health on the ward doesn't even matter. The fact is it has ward, and then it's just like too hard to deal with. Suddenly the board like becomes impossible because you can't like do the trade that you need to like efficiently or something. So.
Bro, Hunter is just Necrocharge Abyss, but like faster and better. Because I don't know, Greenwood Guardian. I'm looking at this. It looks like what's her name? Wildwood Matriarch is like Lelouch. And so like Greenwood Guardian, there's definitely the case where you're like, I put up one ward, my opponent's crippled, but most of the time you want your mummies on board instead, the Woodland Cleavers.
Yeah, I mean, but like
So
you don't have like a guy to put you to 10, so like there's no like checkmate. There's like I poked them a bunch in the mid game, and now this is like the end. And it's like sometimes if that's not the end, I mean, you put down the ward, you put down all the guys, and you win.
Yeah,
off of that alone, like just the board presence.
Sure. It is a 3 instead of like something else. Instead of like a 2/3.
Yeah, it's no demonium, but it's pretty.
It's no demonium.
Pretty okay. It's pretty okay.
It's got better stats, but it's you play it in Hunter. You have to play it in Hunter.
Yeah. Are you on?
It's not bad.
Now,
what crossbow sniper?
Yeah, you're the crossbow sniper guy.
I'm the crossbow sniper guy. This is literally me in real life. Hunter, 1-drop. That's 2 or less. Fanfare. Discard a Hunter card. Select enemy leader or enemy fall in the field. Deal it 1 damage. Draw a card. Oh, this is your lethal lines. Oh,
this guy's actually played. That's insane. He's got Hunter.
You put him. He discards your Hunter cards so you can recur them later. He is Hunter. Is man, you see, all the Hunter cards came out last set, and I had to see them once for draft, and I never saw them again. And so I don't know if there's better. I don't remember if there's better options.
So the problem is,
this it does deal damage to leaders.
I'm looking at the Pure Hunter deck, and like some of these people went all in on like all of the Hunter cards because you can just play. Yeah. Like, you can play 40 Hunter cards almost.
Right.
And because of that, they're playing the awful statted 1/3 that's like on play top check. If you top check a Hunter, add it to hand, and so like this guy is just like another card that it's like. It's like you're trying to play like Sword Uma or something, and you gotta play every Uma card because that's all you got. It's the same thing. It's like you gotta play every Hunter card. It's what you got. I don't think this guy reads strong. I think he reads leader.
A leader and draw a card. Leader and draw a card.
It's a hand filter. You don't plus. It's like a shitty owl.
But it's a better owl. Owl did not deal 1 damage.
But it does something that I will appreciate about this is that there's some players out there that play horrific counts of cards. You can, oh my god, dude, there's like the fucking, there's no way this card's real. But okay, whatever. There's some people out there that play like horrific counts of cards. And you go like 2 ofs, or like, they don't want to play the 3 ofs because they break their hand. This unbricks your hand, ups your consistency. It is a shitty owl, but your deck generates a lot of cards, it looks like, because we're playing the top check draw, we're playing the Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
We got the guys like who summon.
Better quick plater. He's better quick plater. Quick plater, like, deals 1 damage
himself.
turn 1, right?
And he has to tap himself, yeah.
Yeah, he draws a card. Necro charge. Card's insane.
This card's not bad. This card's not bad. So yeah, I do I can get behind this guy. Another card I can get behind is this Mallet Monkey. That's right. 3 mana, 2/1 Fey Touched Beast. Fey Touch is important. Works with Cosmos Fang, I think. Or was that what did Fey Touch work? Oh, that's Beast.
I don't know. Does Fey Touch work with the Crystal Girl?
It works with something. I don't really care.
Yeah. Anyway.
We can evolve for 1 as Storm and as Fanfare. Play 2 mana. Search your deck for a Mallet Monkey and put it onto your field. So peak performance is 7 mana to get 3 Mallet Monkeys.
2, 4,
and deal
6.
6 damage. But also when we evolve it, it's a 4/3 with Storm.
Ooh.
That's kind of, ooh.
Evolve for 1, 4 damage. 4 mana, 4 damage. Huh.
Yeah, that's like pretty bad for Forest, but it's a funny card. It's got a cute monkey on it. 10
like
out of 10, playable. You probably don't play this in any deck, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. It reads.
This card
mid.
will steal a game in draft if we do that ever again.
I hope we don't. That format was bad.
Scared of the monkey. Oh well. The next card is Elven Sentry. This card costs X less to play. X equals number of fairy tokens on your field. So this card can cost 0 and not be playable. Oh, Rush Assail, that's the strongest line of text. So like, yeah, in the fairy, is he played?
There's no way. There's no shot. This card reads so bad.
He's not good, but he costs 1 if you're like rolling the wrong way.
He's really bad.
Rush Assail?
This guy's not in Vex. This guy is off. Rush Assail on a 4/4. Look how heavily costed this guy is. He only comes out cheap. Like how many guys do you have to have on board to like make this good? You have to have like 3 to 4 guys. You have to have like 3 to 4 guys to make this even close to good. And then like this card's awful.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to talk about this one. I want to talk about Synchronized Slash. 1 mana Hunter card. Is this the Hunter card that didn't get played, or does it get played? Sorry, guys. I'm also looking at the Japanese list a little bit as we're going to try to verify. Yeah, this card is not in list, so okay. Now, knowing that, I can tap 2 Hunter followers on my field, select an enemy follower on the field, and deal it 4 damage. This is 2-pronged attack from Yu-Gi-Oh!, which was ass. And,
2-pronged attack destroyed 2 cards.
Look, it's almost that catastrophic here.
And it was a trap card. This is a spell at least. It cost 1 to tap 2 of your cards. I don't know, man. What if you draw it off of the 1-drop guy? You tap 2 of him to deal 4 damage.
Yeah, I don't like this card. This card's bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't play it.
But is that the end of Forest? It is the end of Forest. We did it in record time. No, we did not. This one was still a long one.
What do you mean it's still a long one? We're getting warmed up.
We're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. Let us know if you like the new format. The no ratings, because honestly, some of these cards were bad if they're not in their respective class. But yeah, if you listen this long, hit that like button, subscribe. Please. We're gonna be doing every single one of these sets, and then hopefully we can get some gameplay going forward. Maybe on the sim, maybe not. It depends on what people want to see. But yeah, till next time, this your boys signing out.
See you.